Sparks here, Papa Bacchus with Horribly Hooched, sitting down with writer, director, and actor extraordinaire Chris Staviski of Pain is Beautiful. Hello, sir.
Aloha.
Thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, man. It's been an honor. I thoroughly enjoy your website. You got a lot of good stuff for uh, everybody, and including males with raging hormones. So that's great.
yeah, yeah, we run the gamut, but we tend to be on the filthier side. That being said, man, we fucking loved Pain is Beautiful. I mean, my God, what a blast.
Wow, I definitely appreciate it, man. It was kind of a little bit of a step in a different direction for a lot of us on the filmmakers, because a lot of us came over from the movie Bloody Bloody Bible Camp.
Oh yeah.
A little bit different because we all love the horror films. Grew up with the Bruce Campbells, but I think with this one we wanted to go just a little bit of a different route. Extremely dramatic. Hopefully we captured that.
Oh, you captured it perfectly. I mean, and dramatic, sort of more of a narrative piece, real exploration of individuality and how we define ourselves as a person. I mean, fuck, that's some heavy shit.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's one of the biggest responses we've get from a lot of people. Like, wow, intense.
Yeah, I mean, and you said you made that movie for what, $5,000?
Yeah, around $5,000, man. So.
See, that's independent horror right there, man. That's the kind of shit that is just absolutely inspiring. If you can put together a piece like Pain is Beautiful for $5,000, and yet you got movies like fucking Ouija Board coming out that are fucking, $250,000 budget and suck some serious assholes, it just doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, we definitely appreciate that. One thing that was great because my writing partner Lee, he's out of Australia, an amazing writer. When I sent him the story, a month later he sent me the first draft, and wow. It was just unbelievable what he was able to do. So instead of waiting around for years and years on end for this film to be made from a studio or a bigger production company, we just said, you know what? Here's what we have. Here's the places that we can get. Let's just go ahead and we'll do rewrites around what we have and just do it ourselves.
Well, thank God you did, because, I mean, it's got that real individual sort of unique mark to it that I think you probably would lose in a larger studio environment,
Yeah, definitely. And in a larger studio environment, they would pretty much just take our script and tell us to go screw off. So at least this way we were able to do what we wanted to do.
So how did you come up with the idea? I mean, it's SIPA, right? Congenital something IPA.
It's congenital insensitivity to pain with anhidrosis.
Oh, right.
A few years back, my wife sent me a article on ABC News about a young girl who had SIPA. And of course, the second I saw the article, my mind started just going in a whole different direction. Like, okay, how can I go ahead and incorporate this disorder into a story? And I was talking with another friend of mine. He's a screenwriter. And we were actually at one time contemplating turning it into a superhero type character. Almost similar to like Kick-Ass.
Yeah. Because he had like nerve damage, right? That's why he was able to take such a beating.
Yeah, exactly. So, but then since I love horror films, I started thinking, you know what? How can we turn this into something a little bit more demented? And hopefully, I think we did. But we wanted to throw in a side of humanity that hasn't been seen in something like this. Don't get me wrong. I love the senseless, mindless gore films. Just bumping off people for the sake of bumping them off. But with this, we wanted to give it a purpose.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. The wonderful thing I think about horror is that those two types of movies each have their place. And, your Bloody Bloody Bible Camps are a fucking awesome romp. They're great with drinks and friends. But, then something like this comes along and it makes you think. I mean, it really hit me on a kind of personal level. I mean, as you saw in the review, like,
cool, man.
It's kind of, it's got some very serious undertones that really, if you pay attention, make you question what makes you human. And that, I think, is just fucking brilliant.
Oh, definitely. And, and one of the things that I always look for in characters when I'm watching movies is I want to see transitions in the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of our main focus with the character William, the character that I play, who has SIPA. is we want to see the actual journey and the complete 180 that he makes. And wow, where am I going with this? This is what happens when you're standing outside after playing with your dog all day.
No, I mean, I get you. Like, I mean, it's not just a senseless killing. It's not just a murderer getting his jollies off because he's fucked in the head. We see the reasons for why he thinks this way. We see his childhood, his progression through life, and it makes you think. It's amazing that he isn't more insane, that he hasn't gone deeper off the deep end with the shit he's had to deal with, and it makes those killings so much more understandable. I mean, you empathize with a killer, and so you have that sort of moral conundrum where you're dancing with the devil and you're not sure why, but you're rooting for this guy, even though he's like torturing people.
Exactly, and that was one of our goals with myself, Lee, and our production team, our regular guys like Vito Trabucco from Bloody Bible Camp, Mike Bates, who is a producer as well as our DP, a few others, Schroeder from Cult Movies Magazine. And one thing that we really wanted to do with this character is we wanted to fuck with the audience's emotions and, make them question like, wow, I kind of want to see him succeed in his quest, but this is extremely screwed, and why am I screwed for wanting to watch this guy succeed in it?
Exactly. Well, mission fucking accomplished, dude.
Thanks, man. Definitely appreciate that.
How long did it take to film?
We had 12 shooting days.
12 days. Wow, that's impressive. Hey, hold on 2 seconds. Someone's knocking at the door. Just 2 seconds.
Sounds good.
I'm just going to pause the recording.
All right.
All right. And... okay, we're good.
Cool.
Sorry about that. Okay, so you said 12 shooting days?
Yeah, we had 12 shooting days. We actually used a sheriff's station for everything that took place inside the police station there.
Oh, it was a real station?
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. My brother's actually a sheriff, so we went ahead in a little town called Twin Peaks, of all places.
No kidding.
Yeah, and I grew up right around the corner from there, so we used the Twin Peaks Sheriff's Station. We got in there, we shot 28 scenes in 2 days, and each day we had a hard out at 8 o'clock, hard 8 hours out. So,
wow.
Yeah, we're just running constantly.
Yeah, that's a lot of room for error.
Yeah.
Still, it seems like you ran a pretty tight ship. I dig it.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, actually, Vito that day, he came on as my AD, and I just told him, I said, you know what, man, anybody gets out of line, just smack them upside the head, let's get them back to work. And he did it.
Vito does have a talent for that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. Well, you said this is dropping on the 20th, right?
Yeah, this coming Tuesday. Right now, we're selling it directly just through our website.
Okay.
Let's see, paintisbeautiful.wix.com.
All right.
On our Facebook page, we have links to it as well. Just go to Pain is Beautiful. I'm stuttering now. And, yeah, definitely. So right now we're doing a limited release DVD, and you even get my autograph on it. Ooh. I don't know if that's worth anything, but hey.
It will be someday if you keep this up.
Yeah, and then a few months we're going to be selling it on VOD, and then trying to get onto some other platforms.
Badass, man. Well, I'll include all that information in the description for the video. I'll drop this on Monday to give people a little bit of lead time so that when the website goes live, they'll be able to get their pre-order on.
Awesome.
Cool.
Sounds good, man. Thank you so much. And keep up the great job on the site, man. We all love it.
All right, man. Cheers. You have a good one.
Hey, you too. Thanks.